Look at my gorgeous girl. She's thriving. It's an exciting day in this house. My starter that I've had in the fridge dormant since July. I got her nice and strong these past few days, and she is bubbly and ready to be baked with. I bought the Ballerina Farms Farmer flour, so I'm going to use a recipe that I found online. I googled it. I'll show you. Pertaining to this specific flour. Bowl on your scale, zero it out at grams. I typed in sourdough bread recipe using Ballerina Farms Farmer flour. I also like the technique of this, of they adding the salt like 30 minutes after the bread has like built a little tension in the dough. Active starter, 250 grams. I like when the recipe has a lot of starter. It really gives you that nice sour taste. Oh, it's beautiful. So cute. Eat it. Wow. Oh my God. That is insane. Enjoy. Thank you. Back to sourdough. 250 grams of active starter. I'm gonna put some water from the little thing on my fridge and put it in the microwave to warm it up. So 735 grams of warm water. You wanna take it off the scale to mix. And do you see how my starter is floating really nicely in the water? Great indication that shows your starter is ready to be baked with. 1,000 grams of the flour. Mix for 2 to 3 minutes until a shaggy dough forms and no spots remain. And let the dough rest for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, you're going to add your sea salt and another 50 grams of water. So, let's see. Shaggy dough, 2 to 3 minutes. Definitely looking nice and shaggy. I think the misconception about sourdough is that you shouldn't touch it too often, you know? In the beginning, this is when you should be touching it. Now, it's usually pretty sticky right now, so don't get crazy. 30 minutes, I'll meet you back here, and we will do the extra addition of water and the addition of salt. Now we're going to be using 24 grams of salt and the additional 50 grams of warm water. I'm going to use my hands for this. I'm going to just put a little flour and I'm going to knead it on here.
So creamed up, creamy.
Kind of knead it a little bit. It's a very wet dough, but we're going to trust the process.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Remember your first time making bread?
It's a long time ago.
Remember it though?
Yeah, I do remember. See? Everyone could do hard things. Just gotta put your mind to it. Hard work and dedication. See, it's already getting smoother. You see that?
Yeah.
So this helps you incorporate the salt.
That actually looks kind of delicious. What does it do?
This is called a dough scrape. Well, sometimes if the dough is too sticky, could use the scraper. Now, I know with my loaf, it is really sticky in the beginning too.
Is it already getting a little bit sticky, not sticky?
It is getting better. Usually when I make my sourdough loaf, my hands do not get dirty like this. But this is a higher protein flour, and it is a dough with more hydration. So it's definitely gonna be a little harder to work with. Let's see. I'm gonna cover this up, and over the course of 2 hours, we're gonna do 4 stretch and folds, so every half hour. Hey Siri, set a timer for a half hour.
Half an hour, starting now.
Let's do our first set of stretch and folds. It's 6:14 at night. Already the dough looks so much better, okay? So that's why you can't really judge with sourdough. This looks, especially like as far as it being the first stretch and folds, it looks beautiful. You just pull up from the bottom, flop, and you do it all the way around a few times until it starts getting harder to do. Okay? This is also helping to incorporate the salt better, but look how my hands aren't getting as sticky. We'll cover it and I'll see you in another half hour. Half hour later, we're stretching, folding. The bubbles already. Beautiful. I'll see you another half hour. Another stretch and fold. 7:18 now. I think this is the third one.
What?
Third stretch and fold.
Looks like right there, right?
It does. All right, I'll see you in another half hour. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes starting now.
All right, my friends. 8 o'clock. This is the last set of stretching folds before bulk fermenting in the refrigerator. For now, it's gonna go in the fridge and get nice and sour, because that's what the fridge does. Cover it up, pop it in the fridge. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, it is the next day. It is 6:17 in the morning. Just gonna shape them and then put them back in the refrigerator to cold proof some more until you're ready to bake with them. This is the next step in our recipe. Flour 2 pantons. Once your hands get dirty, you don't want to start looking through your cabinets, right? So I like to prepare everything and then I dump the dough out. The dough looks beautiful. I cannot wait to show you. It's a nice consistency. No flour, nothing. It's 2 of them. Just put this here for a second. You want to laminate the dough first. So you stretch, stretch, stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Stretch. Spread it out. You see how I'm doing this and it's not breaking? Now you're gonna roll in one this way, and then roll like this. You see how none of it is sticking to my hands or the board? That is a well-proof dough. Now you just like build a little tension so you could seal up where you rolled it. And then you put them in your banneton, seal side up. Same for this one, look at this. Seam side up. Dish towels over them. Make sure they're clean. So at this point, I'm going to put them in the fridge for about 2 hours or until you're ready to bake. Again, it's just going to build the sour in the dough. Bye-bye, my precious little sourdough babies. Just popping in to say you can bake these after 2 hours. I did wait till the next day, but you don't have to. I'm going to start baking this bread. I have 2 different bakers. This oval baker, and then I just got my OG. I'm gonna put these in the oven to preheat. Put your oven on at 450, and you wanna leave them in just until the oven's preheated. I'm gonna just turn them out and let them rest on my counter. Until then, I like to crumble them. Makes it more pliable. So I'm gonna just put this one out. Should just slide right out because we floured them. These things get gross. I buy the cloth ones so you can put them in the washing machine. If they feel a little moist when you take your bread out, take them out of the banneton and leave them open like that so they can dry. You don't want to put them back in your cabinet with the wet material. Like, ew, it could grow mold, honestly. I'm gonna do a slit like this for this one. This one I'm gonna just go straight down the middle. Once the pans in the oven have preheated at the 450-degree oven, you put them right in. I lay 2 ice cubes along the edges of the parchment, and you cover and bake like that for 30 minutes. Disregard what I look like, okay? And if anybody has anything to say about it, let me see your sourdough, and let me see what you're wearing when you're baking it, okay? So a half hour has passed at 450. We're gonna take the covers off, put them back in for another 15 minutes. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm gonna put you back in for another 15, okay? This one puffed up really nicely too. Cook for an additional 15 minutes at 450 uncovered, and then they're finished. I'm actually really impressed with the height of these loaves. What a great recipe. You really can't cut it open when it's hot. I know we all want to, but you can't. I'm not gonna touch that for at least an hour. When I slice into it, you guys are gonna be the first to see it. I'm putting this bread aside. I'm giving it to my friend Natalie. The height of it is so nice. And the crust is like not too hard. Mariella, I got your bread. You want a piece, Daddy?
Yeah, please.
Really, really delicious. This is a great recipe.